lot of you didn't really want to put like pressure into your partner, and I think it's because there's a lot going on in this position. It's pretty chaotic. So the one thing I recommend is like pinning one knee to the mat. I'm going to sit here, basically like in this cut-through position. And by pinning one knee to the mat, you're basically like limiting a lot of the movement. And notice how I'm not just like, my posture is not just upright. Like from here, Dan has a lot of space. He can kick, he can make me go backwards. What I'm doing is I'm kind of like puffing out my chest and really putting pressure into his shield right here. So now you ask your partner, like, what's going on with the shield? Can you use it? It's much harder for him to use his shield. And then from here, we can look for upper body controls. The similarities for both of these passes, like the pattern that I'm seeing is like, this one is so fast that just does not enable him to use his legs to get him back in front of you. This cut-through pass is sort of the same thing. Like I'm nullifying the use of his legs by putting pressure. And then from here I can look for an underhook on this side. And with an underhook on this side, I can begin to flatten him and then slide my way past and come in for the pass. So again, I'm basically just putting a lot of pressure in him. One of the things I like to do is come back here to the foot right here and kind of like hook his foot and grab his thigh like this, and then basically move to the left. Because this is the main implement right here that's tough for most people to get by. Even when I have like really hard pressure here, like sliding by might not be so easy. And so another option is just trapping the foot here, really uncomfortable for your partner. And then switching my hip and penetrating it. Once I pass hip, I can let go. Come. So we're here. I get a really nice pressure position on my opponent. So like, notice how like, if my leg's too close, he might grab it, he might sweep me. If my leg's too far, it's hard for me to drive. So it's kind of like at a 90-degree angle. And then his shield is kind of like right where my pack is, right here. And then this sets me up nicely to fight for upper body control. If you guys want to do that, I recommend scooping the foot here and grabbing kind of like this like little bit of the hip right here. And then from here, I can just do a kick switch. He can't follow with his knee. And then I call this like a wall of flesh. After I get past his legs, I open the hand, I bring it down to the bottom of the hip, and I make his knees point the other way. Now there's no way that he can recover. And now it passes it. So let's try those two passes. I think with the first one, it's just Toriano. Ask your partner like every step of the way, like how it feels. Like ask them to kick out, like is the grip good? And then take a cross step, your partner will follow, go by. Belly. And the next one is just a cut-through. The one we just sit. Here, we put a lot of pressure into our opponent. I hook his leg, grab his hip, switch my hip, and then I switch my grip to make his knees point the opposite way. Any questions? We do a little bit of drilling. Communicate with your partner. Be like, what happens if you frame? What happens if you try to kick out? So you're not just like a doll for your partner, you want to be active. Any questions?